He showed up with a clipboard and a rule book. I had a 15-acre ranch, a smart gate, and a lemonade. Wanna guess who won? Living on a 15-acre ranch gives you a certain kind of freedom. You wake up to roosters, not sirens. Your neighbors are cows, not Karens. But that all changed when a local HOA decided they suddenly had a say in how I ran my land. I didn't sign up for this HOA nonsense. A bunch of new developers bought land nearby and bam, just like that, we're under some community compliance thing. I ignored it until he showed up. They called him Compliance Officer Greg. Think of a mall cop, but less respected. Dude had a clipboard, walkie-talkie clipped to his belt, and a confidence of someone who's never shoveled horse manure in his life. Sir, your gate is too high. It violates HOA Regulation 14B, and your fencing is not approved by the Community Standards Committee. You hiked out here to tell me that? No smile, no humor, just rule book rage. I wasn't going to argue. I told him, feel free to look around if you think there's a problem. So I opened the front gate and let him in. What Greg didn't know was that my gate is special. Once it's closed, it needs a keypad code to get back out. And I didn't feel the need to explain that to Greg. 10 minutes in, I noticed Greg wandering back toward the gate. He pushed the button. Nothing. Pushed it again. Still nothing. I walked out onto my porch with a cold lemonade and watched the show. Hey, open the gate. Oh, you need the code. Didn't think you'd be leaving so soon. He fumed. He kicked some dirt. He pulled out his walkie-talkie, but it didn't work this far from the HOA hub. 30 minutes go by. He starts pacing like a caged animal. I went back inside, fed the chickens, cleaned my tools, came out again an hour later, and he's banging on the gate with his clipboard like that'll do something. Neighbors started showing up. My buddy Hank pulled up in his truck and rolled down the window. Hey, Greg, you doing a full inspection or just moving in? Even my 70-year-old neighbor Doris rode by on her horse and waved. Greg, he was now sweating like he was in a sauna. You're illegally detaining me. Nope, I just shut my gate. You're free to leave any time, if you can figure out how. I poured another lemonade. Eventually, after nearly 2 hours, he managed to get someone from the HOA to drive over and open the gate from the outside. The woman who arrived, probably the HOA president, looked like she wanted to disappear from embarrassment. Next time, we'll just send a letter. I'll read it. Might even roast marshmallows with it. Greg didn't say a word, just walked out, clutching his clipboard like it was a lifeline. I never saw Greg again. Maybe they reassigned him to someone with less barbed wire. But the moral of the story? Don't mess with a rancher's gate. Out here, we don't need fences to keep people out. Sometimes we use them to teach a little lesson about boundaries and common sense.